Christopher Hatcher is a psychologist. He was appointed by the mayor of San Francisco to work with the survivors of People's Temple.
If you look carefully at the backgrounds of people, the education and socioeconomic levels covered everything. The personality types covered everything. They were just like you and I. It's very hard for any of us to be able to imagine that we might have been caught up or swept up in something like this. We need to see people as either being enormously dependent or crazy. And they weren't. They were caught within an enormously powerful system, the sophistication of which we've only begun to realize.
Could it possibly happen again? What can we do to help prevent another People's Temple?
Don't get into anything where there is any closed meetings. Anything that is good should be open and above board for everybody.
Notice this letter to the elders in regard to the new release, Shepherd the Flock of God, the Elder Textbook. It states, "The textbooks should not be left on tops of desks or in other places where they are easily accessible by family members or other individuals. The information is designed for use by the elders only, and other individuals should not have any opportunity to read the information."
We allowed him to break up our marriages, our communication, which is very important. Any church that wants to divide the husband and the wife or the family, Jim Jones, that was his biggest thing, break down the family unit. And that's a mistake, and I think that's where you get into trouble. I think that's where you make Jim Joneses.
In this letter, the elders are being conditioned to keep things secret from their families. Now, the information in this publication may not be anything new that the members of the family themselves have not already seen, but it's the fact that the Watchtower Society orders the elders to keep things secret from their families that causes a psychological isolation of that individual's mind from his very own family. And this psychological conditioning is to reinforce the groupthink, the pluralistic ignorance that exists among the bodies of elders of the Watchtower Society.
Grace Stone tried desperately to get her son John out of Jonestown, but Jones refused to let him go. The rest.
I guess I have a lot of guilt about John, and like, why is he dead or why isn't he alive and I dead, He was such a beautiful child, and he was so neat. I just feel guilty, I'm his mother, why didn't I save him? Why didn't I, take him? Why didn't I get him out of there?